Our next outstanding alum is a name certainly not new to this community. From the class of 1981, Julie Koehn. Here's Julie's video.
Julie Koehn is recognized for her business and community service activities. Koehn is an Adrian High School class of 1981 alum and a 1985 graduate of Michigan State University. She returned to Adrian upon graduation to work in the family's radio business at WLEN. She became president and general manager of the station when her father passed away in 1990, and as a young professional woman, Julie has dedicated her career to shape the station into an indispensable community resource and industry leader. Under Julie's leadership, the station has continually received numerous state and national awards, including the prestigious National Association of Broadcasters Small Market Station of the Year in 2011. Regionally, WLEN has been recognized by the Michigan Association of Broadcasters as Station of the Year 7 of the past 10 years. Julie has served on various boards and committees for her industry, including chairing the Michigan Association of Broadcasters Board of Directors, and currently is chairman of the Michigan Association of Broadcasters Foundation. She is the Michigan elected representative to the National Association of Broadcasters Board of Directors. WLEN is also a member of the International Idea Bank, a group of 100 radio stations around the world. WLEN Radio has been awarded 3 Crystal Awards from the National Association of Broadcasters, 2 Marconi Awards for Community Service, the Service to America Award, and was named Adult Contemporary Station of the Year by the National Association of Broadcasters. Locally, Julie has served in leadership roles with Athena Lenawee, the Hope Community Center, and was the first female chairman of the Lenawee County Chamber of Commerce and the first female Commodore of the Devil's Lake Yacht Club. She has served on a multitude of local boards, giving of her time and wisdom. Julie's nomination submission contained numerous accolades from community volunteers and leaders. They described her as a strong advocate for women who has nurtured many young ladies and shown by example how to be a successful professional woman and leader. They mentioned her generous heart, dedication to her industry, appreciative boss who is fair and honest, an amazing woman in her professional and personal life, and someone for which her father would be very proud. Julie's commitment to community service is also evidenced through giving time and encouragement to staff to be involved in service clubs and nonprofit organizations, as well as herself. WLEN has donated in excess of $6.5 million in cash and in-kind advertising to nonprofit organizations in Lenawee County. One supporter statement summarized the essence of many. She said, "Since Julie grew up in this community, you can tell she feels strongly about Adrian and wants to give back. We can't thank her enough." Julie and her husband Tom Valentine reside in Adrian, Michigan.
And there's Julie to receive her award.
I'd first like to congratulate all the recipients tonight, the teachers and alumni, on receiving awards. When I was reflecting about what I was going to say tonight, I thought about the years that have gone by since my time at Adrian Public Schools, and I'm looking back and thinking that probably about my junior year, my father and Jim Karakas probably had real doubts about my success or even the prospect of my graduation. So this is a real honor for me. My senior class award, I was first place in class partier and second place in most absences. So, but thinking back to what I wanted to be when I grew up, about the time I was 10 years old, I decided I wanted to be president of the AFL-CIO. And then that whole Jimmy Hoffa thing kind of changed things for me. So I really wasn't sure what I was going to do. But something I do know is I never felt that I couldn't be anything I wanted to be. And not because I was a girl or because I was from a small town, But my teachers and other people in the school system in authority, my parents, they never posed limits on me and for what I wanted to dream to be, and I'll always be grateful for that. I never had anybody saying, you know, you have to take typing because you're a girl and this is what you're going to do with your life. So I'm very grateful for that. Following my time at Adrian High School, I spent 4 years at Michigan State University trying to win the same senior awards I had won my senior year, but I spent 4 great years at Michigan State, and I'm also, in addition to being proud to be a Maple, proud to be a Spartan. After that, I became a little bit more serious about my life and work. I believe to be successful, you must take advantage of every opportunity to know something, to know someone, to never discount anything, that it's not going to help you in life. There are things that, while you're right in the middle of them, don't seem like they're going to be very important for you or very fruitful for you in the future, but sometimes those are the most meaningful things that happen to us. One of those instances was when I came to work with my dad at WLEN. To me, it was merely a stopping point on my way to something else. And it was 26 years ago, and unemployment was 13%, and I came back because I really needed a job. And there wasn't anything else. So I thought this was, you know, I'm never coming back to Adrian, Michigan. I'm gonna move on and live in the city and do wonderful things. But as it turned out, 26 years later, it was to be a very meaningful part of what I'm doing and what I was actually meant to do with my life. And I realized that just because you're in a small town doesn't mean you can't accomplish things that are amazing, even on a regional or national level. It simply means that in the morning, your traffic jam is getting behind a combine or a school bus instead of sitting in, traffic in the city in bumper-to-bumper traffic. One of the things that I really is important to me is to be grateful and to express gratitude to those who have helped me along the way, and I think it's really critical to anyone's success. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank my family. Many of them are here tonight. I've been trying to keep my brothers behaving, but that's nearly impossible even at their age. But they're here along with their wives. I have friends here, and I would like to thank my husband, Tom Valentine, who has supported me. We celebrated 20 years of marriage Wednesday night, and he's supported me as long as we've been together. I want to especially thank the people that I get to work with at WLEN every day, a group of true broadcast professionals. And any success I have achieved in my broadcast career, I certainly share with them. Lenawee County is really lucky to have the people who work at WLEN working at WLEN and supporting the community. I have a quote that I really like that comes from Steve Jobs, and that's, Steve Jobs said, "Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying you've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me." And that's what we strive for at WLEN every day, supporting our community and making it a better place for people to live and work. Finally, I'd just like to say thank you to Leslie Lamka, who works at WLEN, and Sarah Bingham, and all the other folks at WLEN who put together the nomination. I thank you very much, and to the APS Foundation for the selection and this recognition. And one thing I finally like to remember is that as leaders, everything we say and do, no matter how small or how insignificant it seems to us, it will have an effect on other people. So thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Julie, and congratulations to you.